Big fella. Let's move on to the next subject. Favorite Deion Sanders. You know what? It ain't got to be his days as a football player. Must be the money. Him and Hammer, how the way they were rapping, the dancing. Prime was fly back in the day with them outfits. His fashion, though. And he still is fly, still to this day, though. But Prime, I love the thing about Prime, his personality. I also love the story in which Ray Lewis convinced Baltimore to take a shot at him, and he was producing during
Yeah.
that time in Baltimore. But his leadership champ, Prime Time is a really great personality of his because we see Deion and we see Prime. He gets the most out of it. I hope he does something for Colorado football. I hope he continues to do bigger things. But my favorite moments with Deion Sanders was in the '90s when he and MC Hammer were doing some of them tracks.
Big ups to Coach Prime, man. Dayton Carucci,
Lord.
my man. Yeah, my man. And people can say whatever they want to, but Carucci's my age. She's a full grown woman. So keep your comments where they at. So I gotta say that. Winning his first game at Colorado, winning against TCU. I think that was very, very much of a very, very proud moment. Winning his first game as a major college football coach, winning that very, very first game, because everybody knew he was just going to get blown out by TCU, but he went out there and he won the game. His time at Jackson State, bringing a lot of attention to the HBCU. Never forget when he went on ESPN and said, "Who is swag, baby? Who is swag?" So I got to give Deion a lot of credit. I wish he could have stayed at the HBCU, but I understand politics as well. Couldn't stay, but he was able to do a lot of great things. Hey, must be the money, just like you said. I mean, him going to MC Hammer's video, straight to my feet.
Straight to my feet, yeah.
To my feet, beginning of the video, run it back, Prime, run it back, Prime, run it back. So, at his first game as an Atlanta Falcon, he ran the ball all the way back. Picked the ball up on the kick return and ran it all the way back. The first player to play in a NFL game and a baseball game in the same day. The first player to play in a Super Bowl and a World Series. Can you imagine if the Braves would have won that game? Because he had the highest batting average and the most home runs during that World Series. So Deion did a lot, man. Not just when you can play football, be great, play baseball, be great, and have a platinum rap and have a gold rap album. That's it. That's saying something. You're a jack of many trades. And I never forget when he first went to the 49ers. Never forget the missed pass interference call that he had against Michael Irvin. That started a damn uproar in my damn house at the time. That started an uproar in my house as a child. Because remember, like I've always said, it's not, I said this before, I said it again. My mom is a Dallas Cowboy fan. My father was a 49ers fan.
Right.
So there's a lot of, on NFC Championship Sunday in the early 90s, you'll watch a lot of them. There's some like, but that was real, real funny, man. It was pass interference, but I'm glad that the 49ers won that. My dad finally got another Super Bowl. My mom won the very next year, but that was good. Seeing, and then not only that, seeing the 49ers reunion and how distraught that Steve Young was that they didn't offer Deion. Finding out the 49ers never offered Deion Sanders another contract. He was distraught still. Deion, man, him being on TV on the Gospel Network, that was good. Him coming out and acknowledging his faith
Remember the story? Remember, he was reading the report to Shiloh.
No, I don't remember that.
Oh, you got to go watch. Remember when he had that show on the OWN network about
Oh
Shiloh?
yeah.
When Shiloh was goofing around, not taking class seriously. Remember he called out Shiloh for farting in class.
Oh man, that was good, man. Hey, look, man, I'm glad that black fathers like Deion were put on television to knock out all the bull jive stereotypes about fathers not being involved. Black fathers in particular. We all love mama, but daddy, pops supply that damn order to that house. We all love our mothers. But if it wasn't for my father, I wouldn't be sitting here right now. And I love to see when a lot of the black fathers get their flowers. A lot of them don't get them. The first pair of flowers that a lot of black fathers get is when they're in the casket. And I will give my father his flowers to this day, and I'm glad that Deion is still getting his flowers to this day. Can't wait till them new shoes come out. Gonna get me a pair of them, support them this summer. But Deion, man, being a father and having both of your sons in the NFL, Sador, hopefully he gets another shot and does his thing. But Deion, a lot of good highlights, man. Must be the money. His father, one of the big ones, man. I think the too legit to quit season in Atlanta was one of the biggest seasons, even before the two Super Bowl season, 1991 season. That was a huge season, man. They made the playoff for the first time in 20 years, won a playoff game, beat the Dome Patrol, and was able to go face the Washington Commanders. And unfortunately, we lost that game, but due to turnovers. But that was one of the most memorable seasons, and Deion was a big part of that, man. And Deion, keep doing your thing, man. I want to see this go on for the next few decades. I love seeing it.
Absolutely.